I know there's a number of pieces of legislation that we are optimistic and hopeful that the governor will sign. I'm hoping that we'll get to where we need to be on critical issues like police reforms, and that's what Sine Die is always about. Pulling a rabbit out of the hat at the last minute to make sure that in these 90 days, Maryland continues to move forward. So again, I know that this has been a particularly hard session for many of you. I've spoken to many of you that said that the partisanship that we've seen in this session has something that many of you have not experienced before. But through it all, we have made progress. I want to thank Speaker Bush and President Miller for their support of the aid package, and say that in many ways they have been responsive to the needs of our community. The challenges that we have is that while the legislature, particularly our delegation, worked to be responsive, the Hogan administration has been very partisan in their support or lack of support for critical funding. So my hope is that as we fight these last hours of the session, that there will be some, epiphany around the fact that, that it is okay to support Baltimore City. It's okay to look for ways to support open space, and, like I said, the work that we're doing with blight elimination, all of those things. So, again, I'm grateful for the delegation for stepping up. I'm grateful for Speaker Bush and President Miller, and hopeful that the Hogan administration will also step up.
Mayor, the governor before session announced his initiatives related to blighted properties in Baltimore City and open space. Could you elaborate on what you mean when you say that the governor has not been supportive, has been partisan about these efforts?
Well, I mean, the governor very rightly recognized my Vacants to Values initiative was worth supporting, and I'm grateful for that. For 5 years, we put an innovative blight elimination program in place, and as he has done, he is in not just Baltimore City, but in many jurisdictions, he has tagged on to successful initiatives, and I appreciate that. But there are several ways that the Hogan administration has fallen flat when it comes to supporting Baltimore City. When it comes to transportation, we have been abandoned. I have heard nothing but frustration from residents and community members who attend the transportation meetings talking about this colorful, was it bus link, B-link. It is I would consider an embarrassment when you have a multi-billion-dollar project that can transform lives and keep Maryland competitive, that it's replaced with a colorful bus line. Just that alone, I think, is has damaged. It's playing partisan politics and damaging the future of our jurisdiction.